We just got official news that Donald Mustard is retiring. Yeah, Donald Mustard, the chief creator over at Epic Games, responsible for so many of the things that we love about Fortnite, he is retiring. I'm going to talk about it, and I don't know what to make of it just right now. This is where I'd love to know what you guys think down below, so hear me out. I don't even know what I'm going to say about it because this is absolutely shocking, but at the same time, this is making quite a few things that happened makes sense. We're going to talk about it in just a second. Before we do though, I do want to say hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels. Let's talk about Donald Mustard. So man, this is crazy. Like I said, Donald Mustard, he is retiring. I believe they said at the end of the month, but it's official, man. My initial thought was, oh my god, that makes so much sense. The storyline in Chapter 4, guys, of course, has been lacking hard. As of right now, looks like Epic Games with this whole season storyline, it seems like they're on the ball with everything, but like, obviously, the entire community has been going crazy. Chapter 4, Season 3, 2, and 1. What were the main complaints? The main complaints were about the storyline, and this makes so much more sense. And today, actually, I was going to upload the video talking about the news that came out that eventually, like, we were supposed to have 6 seasons in Chapter 3, and Mega and Wild were supposed to already happen. Point is, guys, the storyline has been completely out of whack this entire chapter, and this makes total sense because if Donald Mustard was gearing up to retire, why would he put in all that work? And like, think about Donald Mustard back in Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, even in Chapter 3. You know, it wasn't nearly as strong in Chapter 3, but especially Chapter 1 and 2. He was responsible for so many little teasers, things that we loved. The storyline was at its peak. The foreshadowing was incredible. This man's mind is absolute brilliant, and I would have followed his storytelling till the day I die. If this dude retires and writes a book, I'm telling you, I am reading that book. My point being, if he's gearing up and knowing the end of his career is officially coming, what is the point of really working in all these little teasers and stuff if a new team's going to take over and it's not even going to happen what I was foreshadowing? So my point is, all of this makes complete sense that Donald Mustard's retiring, and my initial thoughts on it were that, and I'm sad, man. I'm really sad because that guy's gonna be really difficult to replace. It's kind of like how I feel about Sakurai retiring, the director and creator of Smash Bros. Smash Bros is never going to be the same the next one that comes out. I'm kind of feeling that way with the Fortnite storyline, but I gotta trust Epic Games because there are so many decisions. Epic Games gets so much hate online, and guys, I have been very, very vocal on this channel how much I disagree with that. I think Epic Games has a wonderful, hardworking, and fantastic team. I really, really admire how much work they put into their stuff. So I have to have faith in Epic Games that they will replace Donald Mustard with somebody or a team that is equal to or almost as good, hopefully even better, to be honest with you. Hopefully even better, but I have a little bit of optimism with this because right now with Donald Mustard retiring, he's still in charge, but at the same time, he probably wasn't putting nearly as much work. And again, this is all, of course, I'm speculating, right? We don't know exactly what's going on, but my thought process is, if Donald Mustard is retiring right now, and he's gearing up to retire, obviously, like I said, he's not going to put in nearly as much work. Maybe they need to wait for him to actually go to get somebody or a team back on the ball with the storyline. Maybe they could have somebody working as the creative director again, because we don't know if they necessarily have somebody like that right now. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that the storyline really, really ramps up, especially with all the intrigue, the teasers going on this season. This season is gearing up to be something fantastic. Honestly, with you guys, it's already something fantastic. I love this season, but I'm talking about the storyline. I'm talking about, and I know that's not all that Donald Mustard did. Like, I'm talking, what if we get yearly or 2-year chapters again? What if we get a chapter with like 6 seasons? Maybe him leaving will have Epic Games a little bit more on the ball because who knows? Whoever replaces him might be a little bit more motivated. I'm just being hopeful right now. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, of course, but here's the other thing that people are talking about it. So a lot of people are actually happy, if you look at the replies, that the Fortnite community at its best, and saying that Fortnite is going to be fixed, it's going to be balanced, and the loophole is going to change. No more ridiculous items and stuff like that. Donald Mustard wasn't like the sole decision for all of that stuff. We know that he's pretty much responsible for the storyline that we all love, but as far as I know, I know they have teams for competitive and all that, but I don't know how much influence Donald Mustard actually had over like every single thing going on in Fortnite. So if you're one of those people responding to me like, okay, awesome, my snipers are going to be back, heavy sniper is going to be on Vaulted, because a lot of people are saying that stuff. Don't count on that one, okay? Donald Mustard taking off really, really just means the hardcore fans are going to have a drastic change to the storyline. And of course, like, he's just the creative director in general, right? So he's had a lot of influence over the game, but It's going to be tough. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm hopeful. I know Epic Games, and I'm a big Epic Games fan. They've taken Fortnite this far. They've had Fortnite through the highs and the lows. They're going to get through this, even if this is a big hit to them. So I'm already seeing things too. Like, it's been a day now. People have been talking about the game dying. So the game has been dying since Chapter 1, Season 5. It's not going to happen. I'm still hopeful. No matter what, I'm happy for Donald Mustard. I'm glad that he'll be retiring. This game probably was so much work for him. Honestly, I can't imagine what he had to go through making this game. I want to leave it with this, because I have every intention on making the channel big enough that Epic Games employees will watch, and maybe that Donald Mustard's retiring on the off chance that he happens to see this video. Donald Mustard, thank you so much for all of you did. I loved following your journey through every single step of this. I loved following the creation. I loved following everything that you have done for this game. You have one of the best minds in the entirety of gaming, and I was serious earlier when I mentioned about writing a book. I love your mind. I love what you did for the game. You are one of the greatest directors in the entirety of gaming history, and I can't thank you enough for making a game that has been so special to my life. Donald Mustard's the GOAT, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about Donald Mustard retiring down below. It's a sad day, but hopefully we get something just as good. If you'd like to continue watching the channel, guys, there'll be 2 videos on screen for you right now. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you either there or in the next video. Take care.